And thus begins the long journey to freeing Florence from the Templars. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Lynch back here for another part of Let's Play Assassin's Creed 2. Last time we collected every last, collectible in Florence. Or rather, we finished collecting all of the collectibles in Florence. Did not mean to tackle that person. There we go. I will leave you to your fate with your head stuck in the post. Damn it, Ubisoft. Anyway. We finished collecting all the collectibles in Florence and vowed to take back our homeland, basically, from the Templars. In this episode, after we get done tackling all our money sources, hey, the Palazzo della Signoria. Ah, crap, I think he's gone. Anyway, ADHD aside, and some bad memories as we look up here, this time around, we're actually going to be doing a couple of different things before we continue with the story. By the way, I cleared out Florence and Monteriggioni of treasure chests, so we have, I don't want to say money to burn, but we've got a decent amount of cash to hand, enough that we can complete the rest of the one-time renovations for Monteriggioni. So I will do that after I take care of the extra race that popped up. And I will do that once I catch this messenger. He's proving rather difficult. Yeah, now he's really gone. Anyway, I'll see you guys over at the race.
I'm the best racer in this district. They say you're pretty good. I say prove it.
With pleasure. Welcome to the San Marcos Scuttle. Holy hot damn, that was close. Whew. Alright. Well, horrible racing performances aside, before we tackle the tombs, as I said we would do in this episode, let's actually head back to Monteriggioni and get those last renovations out of the way so that hopefully we can access the last few chests in the villa. Alright, we're back at the villa. Let's not waste any time. Let's run up a wall. Let's talk to the architect.
Buongiorno. Salute, Silenzio. Shall we take a look at the list? Buon viaggio.
And there they go. As you can see, Monteriggioni's value just skyrocketed. And there's another nearly 3k florins in the villa's chest. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to take a run around the villa and see if I can reach any of those treasure chests that I missed. Okay, so I was able to get most of those chests at the very least. By the way, while I was cut away, I was joined by a special guest.
Yeet.
That's my boy Mike in the background.
Was he just Naruto running on the...
Sort of. His hands were more out of his side than at his back.
He was totally... That's totally Naruto running.
To be fair, he does need balance.
He's weaving his way through the world.
Again, to be fair, he does need balance. He's running on a very narrow surface.
Altair. I'm sorry, Ezio, the first weeb. Knew about Naruto before it ever even existed. Welcome to the Weeb Nation, sucker.
Okay, so now we're back in Florence, and it's time to take on those tombs.
Do you have to fight the Arabian Knights?
No, that's Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh god, I forgot that was a game. So, you can at least agree with me on this, that 1, 2, and all the sequels to 2, and 3 are like the last, like, good, like, parts of the Assassin's Creed. Because Black Flag's okay.
Well, I kind of had a weakness for pirate games at the time I played
True.
it, so...
But, well, you even have to admit, it's like, controlling the boat's alright, but you're an assassin. A boat's not stealthy.
To be fair, Black Flag is less about stealth when you're on the open water,
True.
and more about...
running in an awkward running cycle while knee-deep in water.
Yeah.
The funniest run cycle I've seen in a long time. Unity is, I'd say, the worst. Because Unity has no real reason to exist except French Revolution.
Yeah.
Which,
And even then, the French Revolution's more of a backdrop than anything.
and that kind of sucks that it's a backdrop.
Yeah. I like the whole been there, shaped history aspect of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, to an extent. I would have preferred if the weapons weren't all terrible. Like, combat's kind of bad in Unity. I've played that firsthand more than any other Assassins, because you have to dump hours into it to get, like, a relatively good class. And I just walked away from it going, I don't like this. Assassin's Creed is not supposed to be a multiplayer game. It's a
Yeah.
single player focused concept.
Yeah,
Except for
that's
Brotherhood. Brotherhood somehow was able to get the multiplayer thing working correctly. But go right ahead.
I went the wrong place.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I completely forgot where I was going halfway through. Went for the mission.
What's after Unity?
Unity, then there's Syndicate.
Which I heard is relatively okay. I like the I forget, do you get to play as Jack the Ripper or are you hunting Jack the Ripper? I think you're hunting Jack the Ripper.
You are hunting Jack the Ripper in one of the DLCs, I believe.
Then after Syndicate is Odyssey?
Origins.
Oh, it is Origins with the...
With the glitchiest friggin' game in existence.
I don't know how they were able to publish that.
I don't know how they were able to out-glitch friggin'...
Unity.
Yeah.
No, that's easy to do. Glitching Unity is not that hard. But better question is, how come Unity is a better game than Origin? See, as soon as you start bringing in, like, mythology and you're fighting monsters, it's like Assassin's Creed is no longer Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, you pretty much jumped the shark after Syndicate.
Even Syndicates. Like, we have no physical proof that Jack the Ripper even existed. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Well, not in the way that, you know, we don't know if, we don't know what Jack the Ripper was. We don't know if Jack the Ripper was
An actual person or just an...
We don't know if it was a surgeon or just some psychotic maniac that just murdered his way to, like, the top charts of, London's, like, populace.
Yeah.
And if you see that movie's canon, get out of here.
Wait, what movie?
There's a movie about Jack the Ripper. There's a couple. I gotta look up the title. I think it involves let me see.
Well, while he's looking for that, we're going to make our way to Santa Maria Novella.
From Hell, that's what it is. That has Johnny Depp in it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them, dating back all the way to like 1927.
Cool.
Whole bunch of them. And I think From Hell is like a better interpretation of what happened. And the newest version of the Jack the Ripper story is a movie that you actually really enjoy.
Gotham by Gaslight.
Yep. I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of the Jim Gordon reveal. That was a little weird.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Good movie otherwise,
Good
though.
movie, just really? It's the commissioner with medical experience to an extent. What other assassin? There's Odyssey after Origins, correct?
Yes.
Which, if I remember correctly, deals primarily in Greece.
Yep.
It's interesting, but you're fighting monsters.
Yeah,
You're fighting, like, fictional, mythological beings. It's like, cool. I like that Assassin's Creed became,
God of War.
Yeah, it became God of War in, like, a day. Well, 2 games and it became God of War.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? Franchise just kind of took a path that it wasn't expected.
Mm-hmm.
You told the original creators, yeah, this is where we're going with it. You go, hey, no, please. Throw a knife at him.
Better idea.
What do you mean? Throwing knives to your best friend?
Alright, so apparently we are not allowed to go tackle the tombs just yet. Oh, I know why, because they're part of a story mission, I believe.
Yep.
And
Are you
then
doing a side quest right now? Or?
I was trying to do a side quest, and then it wouldn't let me. I'm like, what the hell? Well, now I know what's going on, so...
Also, you would think the guy in the bleached white clothing would stand out in this drab world.
Artistic license.
Yeah, sure. I get it. I mean, it makes him stand out. You just did the thing again, didn't you?
No, this is actually where I want to go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we're going on a fox hunt. Locate La Volpe, the fox, somewhere near the Mercato Vecchio. Right down the street from a whorehouse. Because whorehouses were everywhere in Italy.
I think whorehouses are everywhere in general.
They somehow get a little bit more scarce when you get to this part of the world, but back in Europe and
wish.
Asia,
No, you wish. Dude, there's one right down the street from your place. I'm not kidding. You know where James's neighborhood is?
yeah.
Right, like literally right down the street. Like where the that pizza place is near his area.
Really?
Yeah, like right where that nail salon is. Yeah, that's a whorehouse in disguise as a nail salon. I should know they did a sting operation in there. See? It's so funny. I watched it happen outside my window. I went, are you serious?
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even. Not
Give me
so.
back my money or my lip sync will fail.
What do you want? Who are you?
I am another assassin.
Murderer?
See, he's more of an assassin than you.
Yeah.
But
He's wearing gold.
Call me La Volpe. At your service, Mr. Ezio. You know my name.
You know what I would like them to try to do? The Assassin's Creed engine with the Van Helsing series.
That'd be cool.
It'd be kind of interesting. Hunting down monsters during the night. Have all your missions primarily take place at night.
Mm-hmm.
There's
It'd be kind of interesting.
a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting.
During the day, you go to shops, trying to figure out as much information as you can, and at night, you go hunting.
Sort of a modern day take on Castlevania 2.
To an extent, because I want it to be more of, like, you go to London, you have to hunt down the monster that's in London. You go to Transylvania, hunt down the monster that's in Transylvania. If it's London, wouldn't that be Jekyll and Hyde as the mythical being?
You would think.
Wouldn't it? Because it makes the most sense to have it be Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
Then Transylvania, you could do a whole bunch of stuff with.
That's your problema.
See you there.
Do you hunt the Mayan? Do you hunt the Mayan bat god? Bat of death.
The Bat of Death. What a friggin' name.
That exists. He's a Smite character now.
So while he's climbing,
I'm gonna look some information up about him. That's probably not true.
yeah, right.
This fictional character has so much story and lore. It's a bunch of bullshit. He's a liar and a thief.
A cutthroat.
At today's events, there will be no bread or prostitutes. And get out of here, stalker. Oh my
You
god.
morphed to Russian halfway through.
I love that scene from Gladiator. There will be no gypsies or prostitutes. It's so good. It's so good.
Let's see. There's almost no trace of La Volpe, the fox, in the history books. The name's obviously a pseudonym, but for whom is anyone's guess?
Why are you British?
Because that's the dialect of the guy who wrote all these.
Oh, British?
Yeah, Sean Hastings. He's voiced by a Brit.
Alright, well,
What small data is available of seems to be almost mythical. La Volpe is reported to have robbed the Pope's carriage without any of his guards noticing, including the Pope, who was sitting inside the carriage. I call bullshit. One night in 1467, he was seen on the rooftops of the Palazzo della Signoria, the Palazzo Medici, and Santa Croce, all at the same time. Some claim that he's immortal, never aging, while others say that his violet eyes can see through buildings, perusing the contents inside. That, or maybe you shut your curtains. You dumb people.
we could not afford curtains. Too many gypsies.
And prostitutes!
In this game, yeah, too many prostitutes.
Yeah, dude, they're all over the place.
Too many gypsies, not enough prostitutes. Ezio travels gracefully like a gypsy at night and holds onto the wall like a prostitute. Iron grip like horn.
Can turn on a dime.
Was that a whole group of people on the roof?
Yeah, they're thieves.
Ah, look at this painted wall. It looks fucking great. I love how it looks.
Here we are. And Dr. Hitachi is meeting his patient inside that church. How do I join them? Run on with the CD. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Wolfe.
Una fortuna.
And now we finally unlock those tunes. Game physics. You gotta love them.
That there's a very big glory hole I am traveling down. The Renaissance. It's just about trying to get a piece of pussy. That's all the Renaissance was about. That's why Da Vinci made all that crazy shit. I made the helicopter. What does it do? I don't know. Love me, you Rocco prostitute.
Until he finds Salai.
Ah, the world's greatest prostitute had painting about himself. I call it my Mona Lisa. He's gay, though. Did he just superhero landing into the catacomb?
Yes, he did.
God damn you, Ezio.
Novella's secret. Infiltrate Santa Maria in Novella's catacombs to reach the Templar meeting. And I believe they will give us an assassin's seal in the interim.
I forget, which game does he get to go to the tomb of Altair and he's just sitting in a chair?
That's Revelations.
Was it Revelate the last game of the series? Or the last game of
Ezio's story.
Ezio's story?
Whoops. Damn it, Ezio. I think all those times of landing has given him a concussion.
Too many prostitutes. Doesn't know his way between two walls. The Renaissance well known for their cock juggling. Oh, that one needs to be in somebody's report. The Renaissance cock juggling.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio?
I agree.
So cold. Whatever you want, Ilario. They said Patsy is famous for
Oh, look at
money
Gimp.
to watch the entrance and the dead.
4 of them.
4 gimps. Holy shit. The Renaissance is just the sex age, or we're just trying to. Does Altair sleep in an oxygen tent that gives him sexual powers?
Somehow I don't think so, but with that piece of Eden, who knows?
I forgot that the apple is a goddamn thing in this game.
Yep. The apple, the staff, the sword, when you get to Unity.
They have no idea where they're going with the ending of this franchise, do they?
I don't think they're planning for one. That actually might be a fun thought experiment. What do you think will be the final game in the Assassin's Creed
3.
series? I was gonna say, should have happened already, but
If you're gonna end it, just, I don't know, pick a mythology. At this point, sadly.
honestly, I think the last Assassin's Creed game is gonna be set in. You ready for this?
Yeah.
World War II.
Oh, great. I love dodging gunfire and bombs. Well, they could have done something with Desmond and have him in the franchise, but no! Spoiler alert.
Assassin's Creed 3 is, what, 7 years old at this point?
If you haven't played it yet or seen anything about it, sorry. Nolan North does not make it past the third game.
Which is sad because we love Nolan North. It's been a long time since I did this place. I almost forget where I'm supposed to go.
Hey, if you fall down that hole, do you fight the Rancor?
No, you just take a swim in stagnant water. Which is arguably worse.
So many mosquitoes. Carrying so many sexual diseases from the prostitutes.
It all goes back to the prostitutes.
Everything in history goes back to prostitutes. Have you not learned yet? History is created not by the winners but by the whores that have sucked the dicks.
Thank Christ for soft water, but that should have
You
broken
would've
his
broke
leg.
your leg.
You would have easily broke your leg.
Ezio climbing the walls.
Like a prostitute.
I wasn't gonna even go there, but thank you.
I save you the trouble.
So to the prostitute. Save me the trouble. And hail the dawn of society.
As you talk about his company and hail the dawn of society.
You know how you easily beat these guys? A hammer to the top of their head. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding about that, Casey. Take a hammer and just boonk right in the top of their head. It's gonna sound like a gong went off.
Or we can do this. Oh yeah, guards can't swim, so they insta-drown.
Saverio, I'll be back with the other guards.
See, that made sense that they were in full armor, but they're not really in full armor.
Leave me alone.
Again, how to solve this problem? Throwing knife.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think you can throw on the move. You can, however,
Miss.
completely. But yeah, if you do that right, you can kill him just before he gets to the door. Ooh, stuck the blade in between two
Oh my
of them.
god.
To be
Your
fair,
guards are terrible.
they're not paid enough for this shit.
Okay, so you just walked in, stabbed 4 guys. The other guy swung his sword once, and you insta-killed him. Fair and getting paid enough? My ass.
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as it runs.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signor. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother was changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What was it? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. Medici are too arrogant and stupid to even notice. I think you're both. Do not underestimate our enemies, Francis. Have you already forgotten how to murder?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over the city. May the Father understand.
May the Father understand and guide us.
A new sun will rise tomorrow over Florence, indeed.
Look at that statue.
But
It's identical
damned
to
if
one
it's
in
the
the
one they're
Village.
thinking of.
What?
I think you stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs.
I didn't hear what you just said. My apologies.
But damned if it's the one they're thinking of.
What were they thinking
Now
of?
that we know the way
I didn't. Again, I can't really hear the dialogue from.
Oh yeah, cause I got the okay.
Yeah.
They said, "Gentlemen, tomorrow a new sun rises over Florence." To which I said, "You're damn right, but not the one you're thinking of."
Inside the crypt is
An assassin's seal.
that. Where did he store that? Where did he store that? Video game pockets.
Hammer space. How did Hammer Space even get its name?
I don't know. I always used to call it the Zelda pocket. Link can fucking store like a village in his back pocket for some reason. I've got bombs, grenades, a bazooka. Where did you find these? It also has another nickname, Snake's Ass. The snake literally pulls every weapon in the world out of his ass. And every box out of his ass.
Yes. Like he pulls pistols, boxes, a sniper rifle, once or twice a bazooka. Somebody explain how he pulls that off.
So you're just gonna leave all those corpses down there? Wait, is this where the Kraken shows up?
No, that's
Nowhere, Francesco, is
four.
I thought that was in this game.
What is it?
I overheard
I know that the Kraken's supposed to show up, which leads
In one of these games, yeah. I don't remember which one though.
Pope has given support.
even though it's not really the Kraken, because the Kraken is supposed to be this monstrous, huge Greek creation.
Couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici. It begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo. The Medici will all be there for Sunday service, along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
It's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, stop this madness.
If they succeed. If we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi,
We'll not come to that. Promise.
I hope you are right.
Assassin tombs and Templar tombs. The Templar tombs have like extra treasure that you can line your pockets with.
Okay, can Altair... I'm sorry, does Ezio have the ability to swim?
Yes.
Because I know Altair couldn't swim for shit.
Altair could not swim to save his life. But yes, Ezio can swim. Alright. And with that done and out of the way, let me just double check whether or not that... Yep, okay, yep. Alright, so that was the completion of this memory. And with that, that is the completion of this video. We will attend High Mass tomorrow, in-game tomorrow morning, in the next video. So, next time on Assassin's Creed 2, and once again, a new sun does indeed rise over Florence. A sun of freedom.
I thought it was Sunny D.
Let's be honest, if they had that back in the Renaissance era, half the shit wouldn't have happened.
No, here's what they needed. They needed the Teletubbies fucking sun to fly over the sunrise, and everybody just goes, I don't have depression anymore.
I've traded my depression.
Get your photoshops going! As fucking Ezio jumps off a roof, you see the sun in the background has the baby face on it.
I've traded my depression for psychosis. Anyway, see you guys then.